Hello everybody and welcome to week 4 of our class. Well, 2 weeks left to go. That's it. Boy, the weeks seem to fly by in Gen 201. As we progress through our week 3, which was filled with so much information on memory, on study tips, on, oh my goodness, so many different topics, which are time management, stress management, which are so important to the new student. We now move into week 4 and we are going to completely change gears. In week 4, we're talking about developing information literacy. What is information literacy? Well, it's the ability to do some basic, we're going to do some basic research, and you're going to be determining the credibility of the sources of information. This is all very, very pertinent to the college student who has to be constantly aware of the credibility of the writer who is writing the material, the credibility of the material itself. And we're going to be talking a lot about this in week 4. So as we move down, we're going to distinguish academic research from informal research. Informal research, Googling. Is Googling academic research or is it informal research? Demonstrate correct usage of academic sources. And we're going to improve our skills for conducting academic research, formatting those citations, those references again, and writing using library resources such as the reference citation generator. And I'm also going to ask you to this week download RiverPoint Writer. Okay, we move down. Of course, we have our week 1 overview explaining everything. So please take a moment, click on that and read through what we're going to be discussing in week 4, rather, not 1, week 4. We have our 1 chapter this week, Information Literacy and Communication. Only 1 chapter. We have a video, Evaluating the Credibility of Sources Video and Website Reflection. Very interesting video. It will give you a lot of pertinent information. Tips on evaluating academic sources. Both of these two go together. And APA citation resources. Okay, and we did touch on that previously. We're going to be working with it more in depth this week. Of course, your faculty feedback, which some of you have gotten back already. Some of the assignments, I am grading them. From week 3, you will be getting them. Please be sure to open these rubrics and read what I wrote in them. It takes me a great deal of time to fill in each one of these rubrics and individualize them to your work. Please take the time to read them. Mnemonic devices and APA formatting. Mnemonic devices are a memory device. It's a way to memorize things, and it's done through the power of association. It's a very interesting technique. So please look at that. And of course, we have our week 4 electronic reserve readings. In week 4, we have, once again, participation, a minimum of 8 substantive notes over at least 3 days. And most of you are doing exceptionally well with this. I hope you're finding this now very, very simple to log in, to read your peers' notes, to write responses to those notes. It doesn't appear like anybody is really struggling through this. I'm so happy to see that. You are also going to have testing your knowledge of information literacy. And let me see if I have, yes I do, I have that worksheet here, information literacy. And what you're going to do, let me just go back, let me shrink that 1 minute. I think I'm looking at the second assignment, not the first, yes. Okay, let's look at the second assignment first. And I'm going to open that one. Whoops. We will get it. There it is. You need to choose 1 topic. Select one of these topics, only 1. And then you're going to locate in the library 2 sources in our university library. In other words, you're going to use our library, the link on the top for our library, from at least 2 different databases, EBSCOhost and ProQuest. You're going to find 2 sources related to that topic. Then you're going to complete the following table for each one of these sources. And here is an example how, this is simply an example of how that is to be done. And if you scroll down, you will find another table for the first source and yet another one for your second source. Okay? Each one of these sources will refer to whichever topic here you have chosen. It's up to you. You can choose any topic you want. The purpose of this assignment is to get you used to going into the library, finding credible sources, looking through them, reading them, looking at the author. Okay, we want to just get you comfortable with using the library. Okay? And then we have, and I'm going to scroll down, testing your knowledge of information literacy. And for this, let me see if I can pull this out, probably not, well, just a tad. For this assignment, you will be reviewing the Evaluating Internet Sources information located in the Center for Writing Excellence. Just click on that link. Then you're going to be completing the Skill and Drill quiz. After doing the tutorial, after looking at this, there is a quiz, and you're going to complete the Skill and Drill quiz. When you're finished with the quiz, do not click Copy to Clipboard. Do not do that. You're going to take a screenshot of your results. And here is the link to tell you exactly, very, very simple. And it's always good to know how to take a screenshot. So click on this and it will just walk you through the couple of steps so you can take a screenshot. Okay, upload that screenshot to the assignment site. Now there is a second part to this assignment. That's only part 1. Part 2 is you will complete the Paraphrase Practice Worksheet. And again, you click on this and it will bring up the worksheet. Please be sure that you complete it fully. All right? Complete the worksheet fully before you submit it. Some of you are not fully answering the questions and you're starting to lose points for that. Okay? Here are student materials to help you along the way. Excuse me. So for this assignment, you will be submitting 2 documents. The first document will be a screenshot of your results from the Skill and Drill, and the second will be the worksheet. Be sure you submit both. Okay? So, in a nutshell, week 4 is about research. It is about using the library, and you're going to have the experience of this week of an introduction to the library and getting an opportunity to just get a feel for the library, what it's like, and how to use the different sources and to determine the credibility of these sources. Are they credible? It's very important. Not every source is credible. And we'll be talking more about that in the learning activities. So, that said, have a wonderful week 4, and I will see you in the learning activities.